we're going to do cardio endurance, enduring cardio. So we're going to do it standing. If you want to do it standing, it's up to you. You can do it seated. If you get tired and you want to move on or sit down to take a break, you can still do the movements with us. We're going to do some squats here. So the squats, with those, if you want to just do a like that, hip hinge from a seated position, you can do that. Up to you. So let's get started. Next session. I need water first. Is everybody hydrated? You ready? Because you're going to get worked here. You're going to get worked here. All right, first thing we're going to do is just up and down. Get the feet going. Up and down. Elbows up, shoulder blades back, chest is out, and bring it back down. Starting out easy. This is great. Up and back. If you want, let's go into bent arm step jacks. Out, out. Little more challenging, upper and lower body going together here. Out and in. Last one, and down. Squats are next. Don't have to go down very deep. Remember, knees over the laces of the shoes, butts back, down, roll, and push back up. See if you can get down a little farther on each one, but keep the shoulder blades back. If you want, arms out here and push up so that you keep the shoulder blades back and the chest is out. Down, roll the hips, bring it up. And if you got that, if you got it down, you can just bring the arms down. It's up to you. Push up, feel it in the quadriceps here, front of the thighs, down. Remember, you roll the hip, forward tilt, and then push up, feet flat on the floor. One more time, down, roll, and up. Shake that out. Here we go. Bent arm jumping jacks. Out to the side, back in. Out and in. And back. If you want to go faster, if you want to do a full jumping jack, you can do that. Going up on the balls of the feet, hopping in and out, or just a step jack. Out and out, 5 seconds of this. And then we go back to the squats. Ready? Down, roll the hips, and push up. Take your time. Take your time coming back up. Tighten up those muscles in the thighs. As you drive up through the heels to the top, again, down, roll the hips. Feet are flat on the floor, ball the foot to the heel. Tightening up those muscles through the thighs, through the lower legs, and up, down. Bring the hands in if you want. One more time. Down and up. All right. We're going to stay down this time. Working the thighs in a squat. Arms up wherever you want to put them. We're just going to hold like this. So you got the shoulder blades back, chest is out. You want to make it a little more challenging? Roll that hip forward. If you bring that hip underneath, you're going to feel the quadriceps engage a whole lot more. 5 seconds left. Stay down, stay down. 3, 2, 1, and bring it out. Shake it out. Take a break here just a little bit. We're going to go back to those bent arm on the sides, jumping jacks or step jacks. Ready? Let's go. Out and out. So here you're kind of letting that heart rate come down a little bit, taking your time, still working upper and lower body, still getting the heart rate up. But a little break for the quads after those squats and that squat hold, up. As you can tell, we will probably be doing those again. 5 seconds. Out. Out. Again, if you want. Out and in a jumping jack. And you're good. Squats. Down. Roll and up. Let's get the arms up again, doing an air squat. Shoulders back, chest out, and bring it up. Stay back there. Roll. What you're going to find is that your core will not go against your thighs. You're not using them to lay on when you do this, keeping the shoulder blades back. 5 seconds, one more time. Down, roll, and up. Back down in that squat hold. Take it down so you don't have to go very far. And if the quadriceps are getting really tired, just push up a little bit, give them a break. And then you can go back into it a little deeper. They'll get tired again. You'll really start to feel them burn. And then you can bring them up a little bit. So you can adjust it, but you want to feel these muscles really working, really engaging. It's a good way to get those quadriceps stronger. For balance, for walking, for gait. And 3, 2, 1, and up. Feet together, hands on the chest, butt right straight back out. So we're going to do a narrow base hip hinge. Knees stay over the ankles, butt goes back. Roll the hips and up. If you're having problems with balance on this one, bring the legs out a little farther. We're bringing the legs together because it works the hips a little more, works the core just a little bit more. Down, and knees stay over the ankles. Back up. So it's butt right straight back. Push it back. And come back up again. 2 more. Down to that hip hinge. Feel the muscles stretching in the back of the legs, back of the thighs. And then squeeze those muscles in the butt and in the back of the thighs, those hamstring muscles. One more time. Down. Roll. And bring it up. 15-second break. We go to the next set. We're working our way through. We're making good time. I want to make sure we had enough time in for this one, so I went right to it a little earlier. All right, starting out with those bent arm jumping jacks. Out, out. Keep the toes forward as fast as you want to go with it. You can do a dance. Da, 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 da. That's kind of the chicken dance. Da, 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 da. That is what this feels like. Out and out. If I go too fast, I'll take my time. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squats. Roll the hips. Come on up. Down. Again, if you're getting tired, you can do these in a chair and just do a hip hinge. Down and up. So difference between a squat is here the knees are coming out over the laces of the shoes, and then you roll and push up. So it's out, roll the hips, knees come forward, and you push up through the flat of the foot. One more time. Down, roll it, and up. Down we go. Hold in there. Hold there, shoulders back. Knees a little bit forward. Torso does not lay on the thighs. All the work is right here in the front of the thighs. That's where they're really engaging. That's what's holding you up there. It's keeping that knee bent. And that's the problem. And then you got the weight out back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Feet together. Hands on the chest. Knees stay where they are into a hip hinge. So it's down, but it's out. And back in again. Squeeze those glutes. Back out. So you really want to tighten those butt muscles up. As you come in, you're tightening those. You're tightening the upper legs, those hamstrings in the back of the thighs. Down. Keeping the back straight. We got the hands on the chest to make sure that you're keeping those shoulders back. And up. One more time. If you let yourself go forward and shoulders roll to the floor, that's just asking for pain in the lower back. All right, we're there. What's next? What's new? Forward lunges. Out and back. Step out. Forward step, forward lunge, up to you. Push it back if you want to go out a little farther and go down into a lunge and come off that toe. If you can do that safely without hurting the knees. Out and back. You don't have to go down very deep. Make sure you're using that back leg as you come back. You're balancing on that back foot. Down and up. One more time each side. Out and back up. Last one. And you're there. Shake that out. Grab a drink of water. We're almost done. We're so close. And when I say so close, it's like that far away yet. Excuse me. Allergy thing going on here. All right, so we start out with the same program. Bent arm, jumping jacks first. 10s. Put one hand up. 10 seconds. 2 hands, all fingers. You ready? Let's go. Out and in. Again, modify however is right for you. Whatever your body says you should be doing right now, do that. Don't go overboard. Don't push yourself where you can't breathe anymore. You should be breathing a little harder, but not that much. Not that much. Up and up. Last one. Right there. Down in squats. Shoulders back if you want, and push up. If you can keep those shoulders back and chest out, you don't need to worry about the arms up. The important thing is not letting yourself go here where you're bending forward. Bring those shoulders back, and when you do, you'll go into the position you should be in for the squat. Down, roll the hips. Come on up. 2 more. Roll and up. The other thing you can do, if your legs are getting really tired, you put the hands on the thighs. Don't do it unless you absolutely have to, but if you feel like you're getting too tired to be able to do these, you can use the hands to help you up. Squat hold. Down we go. Here again, put the hands on the thighs if you need to. Give yourself a little break. I'd rather you come up and not use a crutch like that to use the arms, but come up just a little bit higher. Give them a break. They'll start to cool off a little bit. Then you can go down deep into it again. 7 seconds left. That's all. It's almost done. 3, 2, 1. And up. Narrow base. Feet together. Arms on the chest. Butt back. Hip hinge. Knee stays over the ankle the whole time. So what you're really making sure of on this one is that shoulder blades stay back as you come down. As you come up, it is not the knees coming forward. It is the hips coming in over the knees. Down. And up. 2 more. Take it down. Roll it up. Last one. Down. And up into that forward lunge. Out and back. So it's as much as you can put into it, but be really careful of the knees. Here's what's important here. Both knees, everything's forward, right straight out in front of you. Down and up. So what you don't want to do is let that back leg come out to the side, knees going in weird directions. You want to come right straight down the front, making sure that you're using the muscles in the outside and the inside of the legs to hold that leg right straight forward. 5 seconds. Out and back in, out and in, out. New one. Opposite arm, opposite leg up and back in. If you can, single leg. And again, as always, toe and then bring the foot up. Up to you. But if you can get a little balance challenge in there, up and back out, up and back. Bring it up. See, not too bad. Biggest thing here, you're still feeling those quads work. We've really worked the legs on this one. Back down, up, and up. Hold for a count when you're stationary. If you have to, toe, but try to pull it up off the floor. 1 more each side. Out, out. Okay. Last set coming up right here. Then we go back to stretching 1 more time. Starting out with those bent arm jacks. Excuse me. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Up. That isn't actually how the clock went. Out. And out. It's the last set you're going to do, so give yourself a little more effort on this one maybe. Up and out. Stepping quickly. Arms over the head if you want to do that and do a full jack or a full step jack. 5 seconds. Squats are coming up here. 3, 2, 1. Down, butt back. So this is one of the things I've been really trying to focus on is a little more cardio into our exercises. I did a squat hold. Squats, down and up. Take it down, roll, and push up. 10 seconds. See if you can get just a little bit deeper without putting the chest or without putting the stomach on the thighs. Straight down, weights in the heel of the foot. Last one down, stay right there. Hold that squat. This is one might be good over a chair. Should have thought of that earlier. If you do the squat hold over a chair, you can go down as deep as you can, because you know there's something underneath you if you do give out. 15 seconds left. I need a break. My quads are hurting. Up, down, butts back. Remember the hips underneath. You roll it forward, getting those quads to just kick in, and you are up. Narrow base hip hinge. Feet together, hands on the shoulders, butt back, out, and in. Again, if you can't hold your balance, get the legs out wider. Get them as close as you can and still be able to hold your form. Shoulders back, not wobbling side to side. That weight should be evenly distributed between the 2 feet. Both feet flat on the floor. Ball of the foot to the heel, inside to out. 2 more. Down and up. Last one. Push it back and bring it up. One of these. And then one on the other side too. Forward lunges. Down as deep as you want to go. Down as deep as you can go without getting hurt. Opposite arm, opposite leg. So as that right leg comes forward, left hand comes up. Vice versa. Other side. Take it out. You can go as fast as you want. You got 10 seconds left of this. Back, forward, push back, out, and in. That opposite arm, opposite leg thing gets me every time. Out and back in. Wide set. We're going to just take and up, opposite arm, other side, up. Nope, doing it wrong. Sorry. Out. I'll get this yet. And out. New programs, man. This is the first time I've done this one. First time I've done anything like this. Out, push. Arm and foot. Out. 15 seconds. At a diagonal. Take it out there. See if you can stay for a couple counts before you let up. You're balancing yourself out with arms out on one side, leg on the other. So it gives you a little easier than if the arm and leg were on the same side. Up. And you're good. Last one we're going to do. Just a nice, easy push. Roll the shoulders. Bring it back. Pivot off the ball of the foot. Keep the hips forward. So you don't want to roll the hips with you. Knees stay forward. Just reach out to the side of that arm, rolling the shoulders around that shoulder girdle. 7 seconds. Push. And push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're done. We are done with that. Grab your water, grab your chair. We're going back to seated. To seated we are. And we have time for stretching. All right. So just take it easy here, but keep moving. So even if you're seated, just go into an easy march. You don't want to give up completely. You want to keep that heart rate up just a little bit so it can slow its way down. Otherwise, it's a real shock to the system when you just quit exercising all at once. Excuse me. Heart has a real hard time handling that. Up and up. Take some deep breaths in here. Remember, you want to bring that stomach out. So in through the nose, push the stomach out, helps get that heart rate down, and then exhale, getting that oxygen into the bloodstream. One more time, in through the nose, stomach out, and exhale. All right, hands together. Out in front. Just bring the arms around. Turn the torso, turn the shoulders, don't turn the hips. Those knees stay right forward. Mine aren't. Let's do that again. Up. And bring it back. Other side. Don't hurt the lower back. Don't twist your entire body. Just through the shoulder girdle. What you're doing is rotating through the thoracic spine, the middle of the back, where rotation happens. One more time each side. Bring it around. Shoulder blades back. Other side, same thing. Around. And back in, up at a diagonal. Doing a wood chopper here. Up on top, hands come down, right next to the torso. Wrists start to move. Push down on the side. Rolling that back shoulder around. Front shoulder will follow it. Coming up front. And roll the shoulders out. Long stretch. Get that arm out all the way and back. Out. On that outside arm, you should feel the stretch happening right up by the shoulder, on the underside of the shoulder, and back down one more time. Bring it up, reach, and back down other side. Reach long and bring it in. Make sure you're not bending when you get to the bottom. Don't bend and twist. Don't do that. That's going to hurt if you do that. That's going to leave a pain. Up and back down. Couple more. Stretch it out nice and long as far as you can get those arms. Bring it cross body. Get those wrists moving. So what you're doing is shoulders, elbows, wrists, middle of the back, and release. Hands together. Elbows right straight out, pushing in. Fingers forward and push on the palm of the hands, driving the arms out as far as you can get them. So it's out and back in. Roll the palms up. Roll them forward. Push on the palms, driving the fingers out. Tighten up those muscles through the chest, through the upper arm. Back in. One more time. Up. Back down. Drive it out. In. And shake that out. Lower body. Let's work on the hamstrings and the calf muscles back there. Toe back. A little bend in the knee. You're right on the edge of the chair. And coming forward, keeping the shoulder blades back, looking for the stretch, lower half of the leg. Below the knee to the heel. To the back of the foot. So you don't want it going into the knee, behind the knee. You don't want to stress those muscles out. Be careful of the muscles, the Achilles tendon in the back of the foot. So you're just kind of above the heel to below the knee. And bring it up. Foot relaxed. Again, shoulder blades are back. And come forward, looking for the stretch in the top half of the leg this time. If you can find it, perfect. If you can't find it, if it's not there, do different things with the leg. Take the knee and bring it up just a little bit more, or relax it and push it down, take it down. Shoulder blades back. That'll help sometimes. Looking for those hamstring muscles, top of the leg, backside. You want to isolate just those muscles. Sometimes they're hard to find. Some days they're really easy to find. And up. Probably the days they're the most tight is when they're the easiest to find. Foot out, toe back, shoulder blades back, hinging right towards that toe. Shoulders are square to the floor. You're looking right down at that toe. There it is. You can see it. Muscles stretching in the back of that lower leg. So I'm not finding it where I want to find it. So I got to drop my knee down just a little bit more. Get a little more into that hip hinge. Bring the toe back a little more. The way you're really going to find it is keep the shoulder blades back as you're going into that stretch. And bring it up. Relax the foot. All comfy? All right, let's go. Down, down, down. Shoulder blades are back. Chest is out. I was laying myself on top of my thighs. I didn't want to do that. So I'm out at the edge of the chair, coming down, grabbing onto the back of the chair, getting that leg out a little farther. So knee comes down by getting the heel out a little farther. And there it is. There's the hamstrings. Stay in there for a couple seconds. All right. Grab onto the back of the chair if you're holding it. Pull yourself back up. Otherwise, push off the legs. Back to seated. Hands, fingers intertwined, palms up over the top. Shoulder blades are back, chest is out. Come on down. Come on down the side. Keep the chin forward, eyes forward. Don't let yourself turn. Keep the head on the inside of that upper arm. That arm should be right on the ear and should all be aligned with the spine. So all you're doing is bending to one side. Other side, same thing. Down, roll that shoulder up. Deep breath in. Take those hands. Bring yourself back up. Grab onto the back of the chair. Roll the shoulder blades back as far as you can get them. Bring those legs apart and even lean into this if you want. So get those shoulders back as far as they'll go. You grab onto the back of the chair, you lean forward, that's one thing. But if you take those shoulders, you can roll them back just a little bit more. Squeeze them, feel the stretch in the front, and then exhale as you come forward, putting the hands on the thighs, rolling the shoulders forward this time. So as much movement as you can get through the shoulders. One more time, back behind. Stretch it, get those shoulder blades back as tight as they'll go. Much stretch as possible through the chest, and exhale, coming back forward again. And back to seated. We even have time to do my favorite. Legs out. Hip hinge. Knees right over the ankles. Right down the middle. Come down deep. Feel it on the inner thighs. You'll feel stretch through the lower back, hamstrings, glutes. Remember, you're looking down at the floor, so you're not chin to chest. You're not looking underneath the chair. Right straight down in front of you, so you got straight spine all the way up into the head. And then push yourself back up again. Arms underneath. And deep breath in as you bring the arms up. Force the stomach out. Exhale, bringing it back down again. Grab onto the